During the Buddha's time, the young son of a banker in Savatthi asked the monk who used to come to his house for alms, "What should I do to be liberated from suffering in life?" The monk said, "First, divide your property into 3 parts. 1 part for doing business, 1 part to support the family, and 1 part to give to charity. While doing this, be mindful of suffering. Identify it, observe its cause within our minds, and observe its consequences. Observe impermanence and how all things have a desirable and undesirable aspect to them." The young man did as he was told, and after observing the lessons, he asked, "Venerable, what should I do next?" "Take refuge in the Triple Gem. Take refuge in the Buddha. Understand that the Buddha is truly a self-awakened Arahant. Take refuge in the fact that the Buddha is the knower of all things, the unexcelled trainer of those who can be trained. Take refuge in the fact that he has found and taught the Dhamma to us. Take refuge in the Buddha and not others. Take refuge in the Dhamma. Understand that the Dhamma taught by the Blessed One has been well expounded. It is suitable to be followed at any stage in time. It is worthy to invite others to come and see. It is capable of being understood by each person for themselves. It is the truth. It is fact. It is reality. Take refuge in the Sangha. Understand that the enlightened Sangha of the Blessed One has practiced well, straightforwardly, methodically, and masterfully. They are worthy of gifts, hospitality, offerings, and respect. They are the incomparable field of merit for the world. Observe the 5 precepts. Refrain from the taking of life. Refrain from taking that which is not freely given. Refrain from sexual misconduct. Refrain from harmful speech of all kinds. Refrain from intoxicants that lead to heedlessness. While doing all of that, continue to observe suffering and impermanence in all aspects of your life. The young man went and practiced what the monk had taught him. Then, after some time, he returned to the monk and asked, "Venerable, what is the next step for me to take?" "The next step is to observe the 10 precepts and become a samanera, or novice monk." After the young man did that, he asked the monk, "Teacher, what is the next step?" "Now you are ready to become a fully ordained monk." The young man then ordained as a monk. As a monk, he was taught the Abhidhamma, which is the Dhamma that the Buddha taught to the spiritual beings in the heavens. The young monk was not able to understand or comprehend the concepts and felt overwhelmed. He felt there was too much to learn. Another elder taught the young monk the Vinaya, which are the monastic rules that govern the actions of monks. The young monk was once again overwhelmed with all the rules and their nuances. He felt there were too many rules, and there was no freedom to even stretch out one's hands. The troubled monk began to think he made the wrong choice in ordaining, and began considering returning to the life of a householder. He began to foster doubt and discontent. He became unhappy and neglected his duties and training. Eventually, he became thin and emaciated. When the Buddha was made aware of the young monk's situation, he spoke to the monk and said, "Monk, is it true that you feel overwhelmed by the Abhidhamma and the Vinaya?" "Yes, my lord. It is too much for me, and too many things to think about." "If I told you to pay attention to only one thing, could you handle that?" "Yes, my lord. I can handle paying attention to just one thing." "Then pay attention only to your mind. Pay attention to the thoughts and feelings that occur in your mind. Pay attention to the viewpoints that create those thoughts. When your mind feels suffering, pay attention to the suffering. Pay attention to what wrong actions led to that suffering. Pay attention to what wrong thoughts led to that suffering. Pay attention to what wrong viewpoints were the genesis of that suffering. Your only job is to guard and observe your own mind." At the end of the sermon, the young monk and many others attained arahantship, or full enlightenment. What did you learn from this story? Let us know in the comments. We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads. And consider making a donation to support our Buddhist animation project.